Hello and welcome to this very special meditation. This is a meditation to reframe your relationship with death, but also your relationship with life. To start with, I just want you to get comfortable. On your back if possible, but seated is also fine. Take a moment just to settle into whatever position is comfortable to you. Now begin to focus on your breath. Not asking you to change it, just asking you to notice it. Noticing the inhales and noticing the exhales. Just taking this time to relax into your body and into your breath. Begin to notice that calm feeling wash over the body as you just relax into your breathing. Your breath will be your anchor today as well as your safety blanket. We're going to be dealing with some heavy issues, so today at any point you're welcome to just focus back on the breath and exit from the meditation. It's a tough mental exercise and you should feel free to go only as far as you feel comfortable. You can always try again at a later stage when you feel more up to it. With that being said, let's start. As you lie or sit there, I want you to notice your breath. How it flows in and out. This breath is often referred to as prana or life force. It's the first thing you do when you're born. It's the last thing you'll do before you die. It's the most essential of all the consumables in our body. Can you enjoy each breath right now? Contemplating how important it is to your survival. Can you notice how each breath has a beginning and a subsequent end? And can you notice how the end of the inhale is the beginning of the exhale? Just like so many beginnings in life come at the end of something else. Next, I want you to notice the warmth of your body. Notice as it radiates out. Notice places you can feel it radiating, and places you can feel it being caught by your clothing or the furniture you're lying or sitting on. Maybe you can even notice it in the parts of the body that are touching one another as they share this warmth. Feel that warmth as it radiates from you, that telltale sign that you are alive. Next, bring your attention to your heartbeat. Where do you feel it? Can you feel it in several places? Your chest, in your hands, your feet, maybe even your fingers and toes. Can you connect with the beat? This biological metronome that carries you through the passage of time, leaving the past behind you as you move closer and closer to your end. Now that you've felt all those signs that you are alive, as you lie or sit there, I want you to imagine the building you're in collapsing in on you, killing you in an instant. You are no more. That breath ceases to continue. That warmth of your body gives way to cold, and your heart fails to beat anymore. Your time on the planet is over. Now I want you to think of all the things you wanted to do, but never got round to doing. The places you were going to go, the hobbies you were going to start. Now I want you to think of all the things you wanted to do, but never got around to doing. The places you were going to go, the hobbies you were going to start, the things you always meant to tick off, the time you wasted on trivial things, the unnecessary stress you put yourself under, your concerns that seemed so big when you were alive, that are now completely inconsequential. Now I want you to think of all the things you wanted to do, but never got around to doing because you thought you had more time. Now thinking of the places you always wanted to go, but never got around to. The hobbies you were going to start, but just never found the right moment. The things you always wanted to tick off, but now can't. Now I want you to think of all the time you wasted on trivial things, the unnecessary stress you put yourself under, the concerns that seemed so big, but now that you're dead, are completely inconsequential. Imagine now the emergency services finding you, your lifeless body, cold and still. Who do the paramedics call first? Who do they tell? And how does that person react? Can you see their face as they hear the news of your demise? Can you hear their voices waver and break as they mourn your loss? Can you see how much they miss you? As you imagine vividly this person hearing this news, what would you want them to know that you never told them, or never told them enough? I want you now to imagine your funeral. The venue is decorated appropriately, flowers, a coffin with you in it. What pictures may they have chosen to represent your life? and placed on the mantle. How will you be remembered? Take notice now of who is coming in. The front row first, as they walk up the aisles and take their seats, all dressed in black, all here to mourn you. Who are these people in the front row? Move along the row, studying their faces, seeing each person and seeing how they grieve for you. Now choose one of them and feel what they are feeling. How do they remember you? What adventures in life did you have with them? What conflicts did you have with them? What moments of joy and laughter did you share? And what moments of pain and sadness did you have together? Feel what they feel and see how you matter to them. Now cast your eye across the room again and choose another person. Going through these same questions. How do they remember you? What adventures in life did you have with them? What conflicts did you have with them? What moments of joy and laughter did you share? And what moments of pain and sadness did you have together? embodying whatever they are feeling, noting how they remember you and how you mattered to them. What would you say to each of these people, if you could right now? Bring your awareness to notice who's not there. What grievances did you leave the world without solving? What hurtful things were never unsaid or cleared up? How trivial do the arguments feel now? What would you say to these people, if you could? Now imagine the eulogy. Who would speak at your funeral? How would they be feeling? How would they describe you? What stories would they regale? How would you be remembered? Imagine now your burial, as your coffin's lowered slowly into the ground, flowers thrown onto your casket as you sink lower and lower down. People mourn, sob, and say their last goodbyes. The coffin is covered, and your loved ones leave, moving on into their own lives. What would you give to break out of that coffin, to burst through that grave, to be alive again, to embrace those people, to have more adventures, to share more conversations, to feel alive again? Now reconnect with those signs of your breath, your warmth, your heart beating. Feel them. Embrace them. Let them consume you. And bring your mind now to anyone you know has died, whether you knew them personally or not. Think of the many people that have once lived that now do not. They too were enjoying these exact same sensations that you feel right now, until one day they could no longer. They could never feel them again. But you can. You can feel these things even more now. You can embrace what it is to be alive, with all its sensations, with all the people that you love, with all that life has to offer. Your second chance starts now. Connect with your body and the joy that it is to be alive. Feel your body and soul rejoice in this fact. Now open up your eyes and go into the world, fully aware that death can take you at any time. But until then, you are alive and should do everything you can to live even more. Namaste.